Okay, hello. Ooh, that's very loud, isn't it? How's that? Hey, STFC, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. So you got a new bot? We do, yes. We got Bot here now, who's going to be helping to manage some of the spam. What's with the mic quality? It should be back to normal now. I should have, hopefully that's fixed it. I think there's echo. Not sure where the echo is coming from. Is it alright now? It might just be on the countdown scene. But hello, welcome everybody. Is it all back to normal now? Everything working fine? Yes, STFC, the bot's working properly now. Still sounds echoey and weird. Let me restart split cam. How's that? All good? Perfect. Okay, good. Sorry about that, folks. How are we doing? Welcome. It is Sunday. It's Sci-Fi Sunday, so we're going to be playing some more Subnautica 2 and Portal 2 today. There's a few changes. First and foremost, you'll notice that the commands are all working now. I went through and looked at all the bot commands on Stream Elements to make sure that they all worked properly, so you can use commands again on all platforms. You will notice most of the commands only work on Twitch, unfortunately. There's not as many variables available on Kick. If you use the command, it'll give you a full list, and it'll show you on that list which platforms you can use which commands on, but you can use commands again now. They're all working. The other thing is we got a new bot on Twitch called Bot, which is going to help to manage bot spam. In particular, following, like whenever we get spammed with follow bots, it will deal with those. It will also deal with troll raids, because we've had a few of those in the last few days, like people just repeatedly raiding over and over again. It'll deal with stuff like that as well, so it should make the mod's job a little bit easier. It's not going to completely replace the mod team, obviously, but it is going to help with some of that spam, so that's good. The other new thing is we got new reward goals. We got some new viewer rewards for your channel points. Make sure you check those out. There's a few new ones in there. The cost of most of them has been adjusted as well. But all the usual stuff's in there. No swearing, banning in-game action, you know, all that kind of stuff. But there's a few new ones as well, so do check those out. I think that's pretty much everything that's changed. That's everything that I need to announce. So we're going to go ahead and get Subnautica launched, and we'll dive in. Hey Leon, can I join for Subnautica? If so, how do we speak, as it doesn't have voice chat? That's a good question. There is a built-in voice chat on Steam, right? We can do like a. I don't know how it works, 'cause I've never done it before. But you can do voice chat through Steam, as far as I'm aware. So we can try and set that up. Discord's probably best if you have it. Yeah, Leon doesn't have Discord. Unfortunately, you know, not everyone has Discord, so whenever we do multiplayer games like this that don't have an in-game voice chat, sometimes it can be a bit tricky to you know, find a way for us to be able to chat with each other. Okay, there's going to be some lag for a minute whilst the game gets loaded up. But we should be good. Let me just make sure I'm capturing the right window. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to start off with some Subnautica 2 for the first half. Then we're going to do some Portal 2 in the second half. I will host multiplayer. Continue.
Connected. All systems online.
Oh, wait, why are there fish in here? Well, I'll collect them because we can make 3 moon tamaki with those. Which is there. Is there an in-game text chat? No, I don't think there is. Hey, Sophie, how you doing? No, I don't think there's a text chat either. If we can figure out how to... Oh, you do have Discord now, Leon. If you join the Discord server then, we can VC in Discord. Wasn't one of the days meant to be just Portal 2, says Pappy Chuckle? Yeah, I think we'll probably end up doing that next month. Now, if we don't finish Portal 2 today, which we might do, because it's not a very long game. If we don't finish it today, we'll do a stream of just Portal next time. I wanted to do one more stream in Subnautica 2, because I do feel like there's a few bits and pieces that I still want to, you know, take a look at. But we have reached a point now where I think we've seen most of what's on offer in this version. So this is going to be the last Subnautica stream for a while, until there's, like, a major update to the game. What we did unlock last time, a dive elevator, I think it's called. Where would we find that? Isn't there... Oh, is it this thing? Biolab? No, it's not the Biolab. We can... Oh, that's cool. Oh, this is where we change our biomods. Right. There should be... I think we might need to build a certain machine. Oh, right. Oh, we build it using the habitat builder. Right, so we can place this underwater elevator, ideal for establishing work sites. But where about would this actually be useful, is what I'm wondering.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm gonna... Let's have a look. Are you planning on doing the co-op story after Portal 2? Maybe. And we are going to do some... Okay, thanks, Anita. We are going to do some third-party Portal games as well. Portal Stories Mel, most likely Portal Revolution, and I don't know if Desolation's out yet, but there's one being worked on right now called Desolation, which looks really good. But definitely Portal Stories Mel. I love that game so much. Ooh. Okay, what have we got here? We've already been here as well. So, right. What does the dive elevator actually do? Because... build area obstructed. Oh, right. It floats. Right, see... Look at the shape of it. It doesn't look like it's supposed to float. It has 4 legs. It looks like it's supposed to go on the ground, but it actually floats. You put it over deep water. Right, that makes sense. That makes sense. Let's go and get the stuff we need to build it then. Titanium, copper, and quartz. Wait, where's the tap?
30 seconds. Welcome aboard, Captain.
So many bots already, says SFC. I know, I know. Unfortunately, I don't think Seribot can actually do much about those. I think it mainly deals with, like, follow bots and raid bots. I don't know if it can do much about just plain chat spam. Okay, 2 titanium. Oh no, we need 4 titanium, 2 copper, and 2 quartz. Let me eat a nutrient block. That Funnel Runners game looks... genuinely looks good. Didn't even realise it came out on the 16th. It does, it looks really good. Definitely a candidate for a future multiplayer Monday there. Okay. That'll do. I do need water. Do we have water? We don't have any water. Good. Go and fetch a couple of slugs. What's some of the new Ashbooks rewards, says Sophie? So, first of all the existing rewards are still there. Some of them have got different names now, but they're all the same thing. Banning in-game action, no swearing, stretch, and emote-only mode. They all cost a little bit more now, because I felt like people have got so many points at this point, you know what I mean? It just made sense for them to cost a bit more. But there's 3 new ones. There's one where you can give me a message to write on the whiteboard, and throughout the stream we'll try and fill it up. There's Drink Up, which STFC has just redeemed, which basically is just the equivalent of hydrate, so I'll take a drink. But it has to be quite a big one. And you can see June as well if you want. I've put a 30-minute cooldown on that one so that I'm not distressing him too much by moving him about. The rest of them have got a 15-minute cooldown, except from Stretch. You can redeem that one as many times as you like. There's no cooldown at all. And they're also redeemable on Kick now. So if you're watching on Kick, you can Yeah, would have had loads if it was on much earlier. I'm sorry about that, Pappy Chuckle, but you'll soon build up. You'll soon build up points. And like I say, the rewards are exactly the same as they are on Twitch. The only difference is there's no alerts on Kick, so I won't see... It won't send an alert on stream if you redeem points. But I'll get a message. I'll see that you've redeemed. Hand of Odd, says Sophie. Yeah, that's banning an in-game action. I was going to call it Hand of God, but I wanted to use my Man from Moodos emote, my Gluckin emote from Oddworlds, so I called it Hand of Odd instead. Which I thought was a funny in-joke. The Oddworld inhabitants... In, like, the mid-2000s, Oddworld inhabitants actually had plans to make a real-time strategy game called Hand of Odd. So it's a nice little reference to that as well. They never ended up making it. Get some pulp out of the pulp cupboard. Should have a pack of Revels as well, similar to your Hydrate. I love Revels. Oh. Good Revels. It would be good to have a snack one as well, where I have to eat something. And I am going to do big goals as well, like we've done in the past. You may remember back when we did the outfit change thing. The thing is, it's a bit tricky to set up repeatable goals like that. But I would like to do more big stuff like that.
Return to the life pod at your convenience.
I had the idea of buying a little Lego set. Like, nothing major, just something with like 100, 150 pieces. And then every time someone donates 100 points, we build one piece of the set and we see if we can build the whole set on stream. I think that would be a cool little channel point thing to do. Okay, we have got plenty of food right now. And it's all 3 Moon Tamaki. Right, it wants me to go back to the main life pod. Okay, we are going to build this dive elevator today. Oh, this is... The Wave Maker's got no batteries. Right. Shame. Oh, it's you. Tadpole
I have a special
pens.
request, investigator. I can't call it personal because I'm not a person, but it could really increment my value function, you know?
Okay.
One of my kin is still alive. I've detected low-frequency code from an active NOAA node.
Ooh, we're going
It's housed
deeper.
in a deep facility it calls the Tadpole Pens. You may want a tadpole of your own to get down there. Maybe you can tell us what became of the colony.
This is what I was hoping for. I was looking forward to visiting deeper areas of this game.
To your PDA.
Looks like we're finally about to head deeper.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Do I have a repair tool? No. How do I repair the tadpole?
Welcome aboard.
How do I repair? Huh. Joining now. Do I send you a friend request? No, we'll do it through the Discord voice chat on the server. I'll get Discord open now. Have you seen any clips of the Mount Cthulhu game? It's some interesting ways it makes you hallucinate. I've not seen the trailer yet, no. But I've heard you mention it a few times. I'd like to take a look at it. I'm not sure how we repair vehicles, because there's no repair tool as far as I can see. Oh, we got battery storage now as well. I forgot about that. Now, is this a battery charger? Yeah, it is. That looks like it's charging. Yeah, it definitely is. Okay, so we got a battery charger now. That's good. Right, 1 second. Discord. My Discord's just updating, so I'll be with you in a minute, Leon. Get some more pulp from the pulp cupboard. We're going to need to get some more of that soon. We're running low. And then, can we make a couple more batteries? We need acidic ryon pouches. Okay, I'm gonna grab a... Ooh, lag. Ooh. I'm gonna grab a bunch of these ryon pouches, because we do need a lot more batteries than we've got right now. From some gameplay I've seen, it can make you think you're holding a rifle, but to everyone else you're holding a stick. That's cool. That's cool. I love it when games mess with you like that. Where are these? Hang on a minute. Let me just go back to base, because I think Discord's just finished updating.
30 seconds.
Yes, I'm in. Okay, let's go to... meeting room. It's saying invalid invite. Do you have a different invite? Is this not you who's just joined, Leon? Someone called Ryan has just joined the server. I don't know if that's you. That's not you. Okay. That's someone else has just joined then. 1 second. Let me get you a fresh invite link. There we go. I've put a fresh link in the chat for you. Have you noticed, even... Right. whenever I generate an invite link for the Discord server, I always set it to never expire, and then it expires anyway. Like, literally, whenever I generate a link, I set it so that it'll never expire, it can be used an infinite amount of times, and then a few days later, someone will try to join the server, and it'll be like, oh, this link's expired. So what's the point of even having the option for the link to never expire, if it just goes and expires anyway? But that one should work. That's a brand new link that I just generated. Now I'm going to go and find some Ryon pouches. The Ryon pouches are the brain things, right? The pink brains. There we go. We might not have enough copper for this as well.
30 seconds.
By the way, I sent a friend request on Discord to my friends, and I sent one to you. Did that actually work? Because no one's added me yet. I think I added you, Sophie. I think I got your friend request. Let me just... Oh no, Sophie 2, pending. There we go. I've accepted you. Okay, batteries. Just make as many as we can. There we go. One in the wave maker, one in the multi-tool, one in the resonator, and then we got one spare which we can now put on charge up here, and these are all full as well now, so that's good. Let me get some water. And if I can get a bit more copper, we can actually make a few more batteries as well. Oh yeah, this is a dead end. Forgot about that. Okay, there's loads of these Ryon pouches down here. That's good to know. No copper though. I think we've basically taken all of the copper that was in this area.
30 seconds.
There we go. One single piece of copper. It's a start. Yeah, I think we've pretty much had it all. There we go. Thing is, you need 2 copper per battery. Which is kind of pricey, to be honest. Okay, I think Leon has just joined the Discord server. 1 second. Any more?
30 seconds.
Okay, let me just swim up. Okay, Leon is in the Discord server. Right. If you go ahead and join the voice chat, it's called the meeting room. We should be good to go. As long as you've got a mic, we should be okay. Okay, any more? See, I'm struggling for copper at the minute. It's one of those resources that you start mining quite a lot of it close to the base, and then you have to get further and further out, and every time you need more. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, that makes sense. It was a troll, of course. What a surprise. Let me just ban him from the server. There we go. You can join now, Leon. Yes, we all heard it. We don't need to say anything about it. This is why the voice chat is capped at 2 players, by the way, because we don't want extra people joining and doing shit like that. So if you join the voice call now, Leon, before some other troll gets in. Oh shit, my inventory's full.
Oxygen.
I'll eat. The inventory's not big enough in this game. It categorically is not big enough. Like, look, we found a massive deposit of copper here. And we can't collect most of it. Isn't the Discord invite only? Yes, but you can get the invite code by just using the commands in the chat, right? So anyone can quite easily get the invite codes. Is it meant to be grayed out? No, you should be able to join the voice chat, Leon. I'm not sure why it's not letting you. Let me get back to base and see if I can sort it out.
Welcome aboard.
Okay. Right. What's going on then? Yeah, you should be able to join. I don't know why it wouldn't let you join the voice chat. Let me just check voice chat settings. Hold on, I can invite you. Right, see, the annoying thing is, like, Discord has detected that I'm streaming, so everyone's usernames are just completely hidden, apart from, like, the first letter of their username. So I honestly can't find you. I don't know why it won't let you join the voice chat. STFC says, have you verified your email and phone number? It could be that. It could be that. God, we need more pulp.
Power connected. All systems
No, not the
online.
Tamaki. Need that. I think that'll probably be enough batteries because we can have like a full storage of them. And then I still need 2 pieces of copper for this dive elevator, right? Which we need to make. Let me get some more fibrous pulp first.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
Check my last message about what the Discord AI moderator's been up to. Oh yeah, I've heard about the chessboards thing. It turns out, in this particular case, it wasn't Discord's fault. Like, not to defend Discord too hard, but in this case, it was the tool that it used, which I think is made by Microsoft, that detects CSAM. Unfortunately, that tool has been learning from fake profiles. It's a long story. It's a complicated story, but basically, the way that the algorithm detects CSAM is when something gets posted that's recognized as CSAM, it goes into a database, and then the software will automatically scan everything that you post to search for similar images that could potentially also be CSAM. And what ended up happening was it ended up training itself off a load of photos of checkerboards. Like a lot of people who were spreading that kind of material had profile pictures that were like collages of CSAM. So the algorithm was wrongly assuming that any image that had a checkerboard pattern like that was CSAM, and it was flagging and permanently banning loads of people. 8,500 people affected, and some of them still don't have their accounts back. Some people have still... Because the thing is, Discord doesn't have a framework in place for that. If you get banned for posting that kind of stuff on Discord, there is no, like, redemption from that. And obviously they didn't anticipate that they might accidentally ban someone who didn't post anything that was prohibited. So there's just no framework in place for unbanning all those people, and they're having to like manually go to every single account that's been affected and unban it. So there's a lot of accounts that are still affected by it. I think in this case, again, I don't really like to defend Discord because they pretty shit in many ways, but in this particular case, the blame's not entirely with them. It's with the algorithm that they employ to detect, you know, explicit material like that. And they just didn't have a framework in place for reversing any, like, wrongful bans as a result of it. Hopefully they'll learn from it and implement a system that allows them to, you know, revert stuff like that. But it's kind of fucked. This is, again, it's a big problem with AI because the algorithm that's detecting the material uses AI. And I'm sure you're all aware of the piss yellow that a lot of AI images have because AI ends up retraining on itself over and over again. It's kind of a similar situation to that, where it's being retrained on these images that have been flagged as CSAM, and it gets retrained and retrained on these images over and over again to the point that it picks up on the most innocuous details and thinks that that's CSAM. Like, people were literally posting screenshots of Minecraft inventories and chessboards, anything that had, like, a grid pattern like that, and the algorithm was falsely being like, wait a minute, that's CSAM, and then banning people. It's wild. It's a wild situation, and it's only going to get worse the more that language learning models and generative AI, the more that those are employed, the worse it's going to get, because again, it's AI retraining on itself. Stuff like that is going to keep happening until some major changes happen, right?
Welcome aboard.
I'm in the group where I don't know what happened with my band despite constantly asking them. Yeah, exactly, Pappy. That's the other thing. Like, you've been trying to get unbanned on Discord for years at this point, right? So I can fully believe that some of the people who got falsely banned are going to be waiting a very long time, if they get dealt with at all. Anyway, back to the game. We're going to try and investigate these tadpole pens now. We're going to head over to these. What's the situation on your end, Leon? Have you tried verifying your Discord, verifying your email and phone number for Discord? That might be why it's not letting you join the voice chat. Okay, this is deep. This is very deep, actually. So what's the strategy here? Do I set up the dive elevator like as close to the surface as possible and then dive down with it?
Heat warning.
Oh, there's a heat warning. Oh shit. Oh, whoa. Oh, do I need heat shields? Jeez, oh my god. Oh my god. The tadpole's melted. The tadpole's on fire. What the fuck?
Seek medical attention.
Seek medical... right. Okay.
Death imminent.
I'm gonna die.
Lost to heat shock.
That's new. That was not in the game last time I played. So there's a new heat system, and we can die if the water gets too hot.
Warning. Power offline. Warning.
So what do we do about that?
Offline.
How do we protect ourselves against the
All
heat?
systems online. Welcome aboard.
There's got to be some kind of heat shielding, right? I would imagine. Tadpole pens. Let me read this again. It'll be year this October, can make a new one end of October 2027. That's wild.
Really increment my value function, you know. One of my kin is still alive. I've detected low frequency.
See, this doesn't offer any help whatsoever, though. The NOAA just says, go to this place. It doesn't say, you know, before you go there, make some hazard gear. It doesn't say that. It doesn't give us any kind of hint whatsoever about where we might find, like, heat-resistant clothing or anything like that. So what do we do? How do we get down there without burning to a crisp? Netherite armor with fire protection. Yeah, that's what we need. And can I get close enough to the tadpole to get it back? We lost quite a lot of stuff, by the way.
Heat level beyond tolerable threshold. Heat warning.
Okay, I see where the edge... Luckily, the water changes colour, so you can see where the edge of the danger zone is. I just need to try and get back to the tadpole without...
Threshold. Recommend adaptation.
Ah, adaptation.
Heat level beyond
Right.
tolerable threshold. Heat warning.
Got it. Got it. So we need to find a modification, a biomodification for heat resistance. I see. Oh, also we lost all of our shit, so we can't build the dive elevator now. I'm gonna have to go back and collect a bunch more resources. Great. Edging in Subnautica 2, says Pappy. Yeah. Why is it so hot again? Like... Okay. So it seems like maybe the deeper we go, the higher the temperature gets as well. That makes sense.
Warning. Power offline.
Yeah, it doesn't really
Welcome
matter.
aboard.
2 pieces of quartz. 4 titanium. And, oh, we're one copper short, of course. We can find that on the way. Let's go. Thank you. Ah, copper here. Requires sonic resonator. We got one of those. Thank you. That'll do. Verified number, let's try again. Nice one, Leon.
Heat warning.
Let me know. What graphics setting are you playing on? We are on... medium. I'm not quite centered, by the way. I wonder... There we go. I think my camera might have slightly slipped out of place. That'll do. Yeah, look at that. The temperature does go up as we get deeper as well.
Heat warning.
Heat warning. Heat warning.
Heat warning.
Yeah, so we can't go down there. Ah, hold on. So we can go down here. Oh my god, this... Right, the heat warning thing is going to be a real pain in the arse, I can already tell. Okay, that is definitely in the danger area. There's no way that we can get near it without making... without biomodification. So we're going to have to go back to base again. This tadpole is so slow, by the way. Jesus Christ. Okay, we're back, finally. Random letter just joined, I'm telling, so something bad doesn't happen like earlier. It's okay, I'm deafened on the voice call now, so I'm not going to undeafen myself unless I know for definite who it is in the chat. We do need water, don't we? I'm just wondering, where do I change my traits? Oh, Biolab, right here. 10 bioscans required to unlock the next one. I'm guessing that'll be the heat resistance thing. I'm guessing it won't be too far ahead, right? 10 bioscans required. So, what's a bioscan though? Is that scanning somebody's bio bed? Because I know we've scanned a few of those so far. Lovely. Let me just try down here. Where's the base entrance that's hidden down here? Because we were here earlier. Having NVIDIA to flex on should lower your latency. Having NVIDIA flex to on should lower your latency, and on plus boost does the same but can make the GPU run hotter. More helpful in CPU bound situations. I noticed you had it off. Right, 1 second. I think the graphics look fine, to be honest. I don't know how it's coming across on stream today, but they seem to be okay. And video reflex on. We'll try it. This is the biobed. I'm pretty sure scanning this is what gives us bioscans. So if we need 10 more of these, does that mean we need to find 10 more biobeds? Where else can we find them? There's no other survivors to scan or anything, right? As far as I'm aware. Ooh, power transmitter, that's new. Power cell terminal. Having it on just syncs up when the GPU and CPU makes frames, so lowers input latency. Ah, I see. I see. Hydroelectric turbine. Cool. Not quite what I'm looking for at the minute, though. Okay, I'm going to need to go and get some oxygen. What's this? Sonic resonator. Silver. Cool. Oh, is this the first silver that we've got? Lead, we'll have some of that as well. See, right, the inventory is so tiny. We literally can't mine 2 nodes, like 2 of these big crystals, because my inventory's already full. I swear the inventory in the first game is like twice the size of this. I'm sure we can expand our inventory later, but it's still very annoying how restrictive it is at the start of the game. And actually, we've already expanded our inventory once. We had less than this at the start. That's insane. Go up some air. Quiet stream again today. It looks like, I mean, I think it's pretty much just Pappy Chuckle on... Oh no, it says we got 5 viewers on Kick. Damn. There's only 1 viewer on Twitch right now, which I'm guessing is STFC. But I know P's busy today. Sophie was here earlier. Maybe she's gone for dinner or something. Is tomorrow Mecha? I'd hope to join, but not sure without a mic. Yes, we are doing Mecha Chameleon again tomorrow. And more I'll be there, yeah. I don't think you really need a mic for Mecha Chameleon. I think you'll be alright without a mic for that.
Power offline. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Let me... Oh, my inventory's full.
Power connected.
There we go.
All systems online.
Let me check this biolab again. Ah, see, it says here, total bioscans 0, so we haven't made any bioscans in the game so far. So then where do we get them? Where do we find bioscans? I'm gonna have to Google this because I feel like at this stage in the game it should have been made clear by now. Okay, so to use the bioscanner, you must first find its blueprint inside a deep wreckage about 1,200 meters east of the starting pod. Craft it at a modification station. Right. So there's a tool we need that it didn't tell us that we needed, and it doesn't tell us where to find it. But we need that tool to be able to make any progress in the game at all, because we need it for all of the biomods. Okay. An EVA prep wreck. Located on the cliffs directly above the upper generator control room of the Karakoram power plant. Okay, we are spoiling the game majorly here, by the way. Some doors in the wreckage are damaged and require a repair tool to open. The only known location of the bioscanner. Okay. That's absolutely fucking miles away. I'm spoiling myself slightly because I'm looking at a map of the entire world right now. There's no way we're supposed to get that before... There's no way that it expects us to get that before we visit the Tadpole Bay, because it's on the other side of the map from the Tadpole Bay. We have to go past the Tadpole Bay to get to it. So that's clearly not the intended way to do it. How are we supposed to get to the Tadpole Pen if whenever we get close to it we start to burn because of the heat? I don't understand. Like, I really feel like I'm missing something because something hasn't been explained well enough.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm going to try and get close to the tadpole pens again and see if it burns me this time. Yeah, look, the temperature's still going up. The temperature's already starting to rise. Yep, there's the heat warning again. Yep, okay. Get it. I got it. Again, how do I get close to that? How do I get close to that? Just noticed on Kick you can only sub yourself when using the web browser. The mobile app only lets you gift subs. That's weird. Hey, Sophie, welcome back. Right, first of all, I don't like whatever you're giving off right now. I don't like whatever noise is making that. Whatever thing is making that noise. Second of all, how do I get close to this without the craft burning up and melting? I don't understand. I'm going to have to Google it. I'm going to have to Google it. Okay. Heat tolerance adaptation. Okay. The heat tolerance adaptation can be obtained from an angel comb 200 meters northwest of the life pod. This adaptation is required to survive the scorching hot waters in the eastern hydrothermal vents biome. Okay. So, how was I supposed to figure that out? How was I supposed to figure that out without Googling it? This is a problem that I've had with this game so far. And I know it's an early access game, but at the same time, you can't just use early access to excuse everything, right? A big problem that I have is it's very directionless. And I get that you're supposed to explore, you're supposed to find things, but just a couple of little hints, you know, just a little nudge in the right direction. Like, hey, maybe you should try and break these angel blooms and see what they give you. There's nothing like that at all. How am I supposed to figure out that to go into the area with the extreme heat, I have to go to a completely different area and kill one specific angel bloom to then get the upgrades? Where do I figure that out exactly? The bank thing from yesterday, even Nationwide doesn't know where my £5 went. That is weird. That is weird. Even the original gave radio messages. Yeah, that's the other thing as well. Like, it is giving me instruction. This Noah here is telling me to go to that place, but it didn't at any point say, before you go there, you'll need heat-resistant equipment. Here's an idea of where you might look to get that. You know what I mean? Also, yes, I know we're being view-botted right now. Ignore it. Let Seribot do its job. This is the exact reason that I added Seribot, to deal with this kind of stuff. Just ignore it. I need more Ryon pouches. Not Ryon pouches. Fibrous pulp. That's what I need. I need fibrous pulp. See, this is where we find out if Seribot actually works, because in theory, we'll get a load of new viewers, but the follower count won't go up. Because it won't let them follow. It won't let any of the bots follow. Notice how the view count suddenly spiked, but we haven't got any new followers from that. That's Seribot doing its job.
Welcome aboard.
In theory, what it's supposed to do is it will detect a bot before it follows and then just ban it before it has a chance to follow. Okay, 200 meters northwest, it said. That's this way, right? Yeah, look at that. The view count is 53 right now. Still no new followers. That's how you know that the bot's working. The good bot. The good bot is working to get rid of the bad bots. Oh, we did get one new follow just then, which immediately got retracted. There we go. It's doing its job. Need I say more? I shouldn't say more, because I'm just drawing attention to it and making it worse, and it's just going to encourage more bots to join, so I'm not going to say anything more about it, other than it's doing its job. Now, what I'm noticing is, this bloom node here, we've actually already destroyed. And we don't have the heat upgrade. So is it random? Does each node give us a random chance of unlocking a certain upgrade? Subnautica 2. Heat tolerance adaptation. Okay, it's further west. This way. It's pretty much directly west of the base, so it should be in this area. This feels like we're about to dive into the, like, super deep ocean, though, which can't be right. Oh, we need water as well, which we don't currently have. I'm going to have to go all the way back to base to craft some water. This is the other thing. Everything's so slow. Like, the Wake Maker is way slower than the Sea Glide. The Tadpole is way slower than the Sea Moth. It just feels like it takes forever just to get anywhere. Like, I'm only 250 meters away from the base, but it's going to take so long for us to get back there. Because everything's just... You just move very slowly in this game. Like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculously slow. Okay, I need some sea slugs so that I can make more water bottles.
30 seconds.
Welcome aboard.
In we go. Don't climb the ladder. Don't want to be up there. Can we get a viewer check, actually, while, you know, whilst we're on the subject? Who actually is watching right now? Drop a comment in the chat if you're a real person watching the stream right now. Let's see who we've got in tonight. Water. We got Sophie and STFC on Twitch. Lovely. Let's get some of these. We got Dagger on Kick. Nice one, Dagger. And Pappy, I believe, is still watching on Kick as well. Oh, we need to change batteries.
Welcome aboard.
Technically, according to the UK government, me and Sold Out exist, so should we stop paying taxes? You know what? You're right. You've got a point. You've got a point.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now there's a loophole. Wait, this is an Angel Bloom here, right? Do we stick our hand in? No? That's what we did at the start of the game. Okay, I guess not this time. We want to head west. West. That's this way. Pappy says I should be VAT exempt because of how big and hairy my belly is. Of course, of course. Now, once again, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel like we're supposed to be going in this direction. This feels like we're at the edge of the map right now. I'm fairly certain this is the edge of the map. I'm not going to continue down there. But we are supposed to be west of spawn, which is where we are. So where is it? Oh my god, this thing is slow as shit. Jesus.
Biomass in this region is dominated by a single species of large jelly. Simple
Lovely.
ecosystems are often a sign of ecological crisis.
Yeah, ecological crisis. Well, don't really care about that. I just want my heat resistance upgrade. Where do I find that exactly? Not here. It's to the south. We're getting there. Can someone double check that we're definitely live on YouTube, by the way? Because we haven't had any comments on YouTube. Oh, thanks for the stretch, Sophie. We haven't had any comments on YouTube, but we don't always get a lot of comments on YouTube anyway. We are. Good. Thank you, STFC. Not here. Somewhere around here there should be an angel bloom. I'm not seeing it though. Is it underwater or in a cave or what? I'm confused. I mean, it looks like it's on the surface. God, I'm trying with this game, but there it is. Okay. This is the one that we've already found. So the game's bugged then. The game's bugged because this is the one that we're supposed to find to get the heat resistance upgrade. We found this one in like the first stream, and we don't have the heat resistance upgrade. So what do? Do we have to start the game again and come back here because the heat upgrade hadn't been implemented when we found it the first time round? Because that's fucking stupid. Early access moment, honestly. Honestly. Unless it's this, I genuinely don't know. I'm trying with this game. I'm really trying. But you can tell that it's early access, you know what I mean? It needs a lot of work. Oh, thank Christ, it's here. This is the one that we need to destroy. Right. Oh, and I forgot about these things, which are almost impossible to keep track of once they start chasing you. Not the slightest bit annoying. It's a beautiful game, just needs more time. Exactly, SCFC. Like I say, I don't want to denigrate it too much because it is early access, but I think we've seen pretty much everything that it has to offer at the minute, and I think it's time that we took a break from it until there's been some significant upgrades.
You insert your hand into its core. Potent genetic material detected.
Yay, we got heat tolerance.
Adapting heat shock proteins. Your body can now survive elevated water temperatures.
Now, once again, question. How are we supposed to find this? Because it's in a cave that's accessible through a tiny hole. That the only way into the cave is that little hole there. So, just how was I supposed to find it? How was I supposed to find it without Googling it to find out exactly where it was, which is what I did? It's got potential, but it needs more time. You know, that's all I'm saying. It just needs time. Oh, have we run out of Ryon pouches again? Not Ryon pouches. I keep getting Ryon pouches confused with fibrous pulp. I usually worry with early access progressing too far as it takes one update to break or reset everything. Yeah, true.
Welcome aboard. Power connected.
And like I say, I think we've seen most of what this game has to offer at this point.
Warning. Power offline. Welcome aboard.
No, it's not. Okay, let's go to this tadpole bay now then. Now that we've got the upgrade that we needed. I played a game called Mid-Eye about a year ago, and somehow it was worse than Cyberpunk at launch. It was so buggy. Oh dear. Whoa, what happened there? Did it just take all of our power? Oh, for fuck's sake. There's too many annoyances in this as well, I feel like. Like, there aren't enough enemies that are really a challenge. There's more just enemies that just wind you up. And, okay, there should be a couple of enemies like that. Like, in the first game, you had the lava leeches, the lava lavas that can draw electricity, drain electricity from the Cyclops. That's cool. But there's, like, 5 different creatures that are like that in this one. And it's just too much. I feel like there's too many creatures that are just there to annoy you, and they don't really feel like a threat. They just feel like an inconvenience.
30 seconds. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Approaching derelict structure. Echoing up.
Hey, we found it.
Silence. Be alert for a sudden drop in the seafloor.
There's no oxygen in here. What? Are you fucking joking? So how am I supposed to get there? How am I supposed to get to this place?
Lost to suffocation. Reprinting.
Fuck's sake. This is why we need the dive elevator, isn't it? We're supposed to swim across the surface, build a dive elevator, and then use that to get down to the base. That's what we're supposed to do. But I've already collected the ingredients for that 8 times today, and then had to use them to craft other things. So I'm just gonna swim there. Are you aware of Doug Ratman in Portal 2 with the hidden dens throughout the game? I am, Pappy Chuckle, yes. I'm very well versed in Portal lore. I was a massive Portal nerd back in the day. In fact, one of my old Ashbridge Industries logos was based on the Aperture Laboratories logo. I was, like, massively into Portal when I was younger, and still am. I love the franchise.
Hydrothermal vents are a dependable source of minerals and power.
Okay, we're above the base. Down we go.
Oxygen efficiency. Heat warning.
Okay, there's an oxygen bubble here. Good. Oh, that's mine from where I died last, right? Got it.
Attention, insane base Ganau to all lubbers, pukers, printouts, and other non-pilots. I am the senior of 2 qualified drivers in this mess. You will listen to and obey our instructions or lose your tadpole privileges. Rule 1, if you qualified on a sea moth or space moth, you should be ready to handle a tadpole. Rule 2, if you do not qualify, you will need training under bosun's mate robot or myself. This is not optional. Rule
I want a space
3,
moth.
Mind your trim, mind the current, mind your heat. Remember, the tadpole is not actively cooled. Rule 4A, our tadpoles were configured for the Zazuran aquifers, so they come in a minimal config. Plug the core into a chassis. If you need to enter a cramped space, you can detach the core. Rule 4B, but always bring your chassis home. If you forget one, you will be visited by your disappointed ancestors. Rule 5, respect the crush depth. If you need to go deeper, you'll need a depth module. Rule 6, keep an eye on your power and ear on your noise. My dear husband, who Noah will not yet print more than one of, monitors all tadpole traffic on sonar. So do the things out there which love to crack hard shells and get at the meat inside. If you run out of power, Ganzo might be able to hear you screaming before they find you. Rule 7, have fun. This is your chance to visit the elevated spiritual plane where pilots dwell.
Right.
Yes. If you want to hear awful recordings of me dying, come by the scanner room when my husband is there.
I just kind of want you to stop talking, to be honest. Thank you. They don't half a yap in this game. I'm here! Hey, Nathan, how you doing? Oh, this is pre-recorded? Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't read out your comment the instant that you left it, so obviously the entire stream's pre-recorded. Give me an oxygen bubble. Give me an oxygen bubble. Are you... Oh, thank Christ. How long are we live for this evening? Till 9, Sophie. Pappy says, have you done all the Half-Lives as well? They're connected. Yes, the only Half-Life that I haven't played is Alex. And I would like to. I kind of want to get VR. Is it VR only? I seem to recall that you can only play it in VR. There might be a non-VR version that you can find somewhere, but I want to get VR so that I can get the Alex experience. But I've played all the other Half-Lives. Big fan of the original in particular. And oh, Black Mesa is really good. We should play Black Mesa on stream. In fact, maybe we should do Half-Life on stream. Maybe we should play the whole Half-Life series, and we could do Black Mesa as that as part of that. Black Mesa is a
30 seconds.
ground-up remake of the first game, like a fan-made remake of the first game in a custom engine, I believe, or it might still be in source, but it's like a really, really like a AAA style remake of Half-Life. It's really good. It's a really good game. Not that the original is bad, because the original's great as well. But yeah, maybe when we've done Portal, we could marathon the Half-Life games for Sci-Fi Sunday as well. That could be fun.
30 seconds.
God, we are oxygen thirsty down here, aren't we? Don't swim away from the oxygen, you idiot. VR only, but it does have a non-VR mod, right? So we could play it without VR, but like I say, I'd still prefer to wait till I've got a VR headset to get the full experience of it. It is the only Half-Life that I've not played, which is a shame. And I've played Opposing Force and Blue Shift as well. Didn't really enjoy Opposing Force that much. Blue Shift was really good though. And there is a remake of that in the works as well. Not from the same team who made Black Mesa, but in the same kind of vein as Black Mesa. They're making a remake of Blue Shift.
Under extreme circumstances, your scanner can rip access codes from the black boxes of high... 30 seconds.
Will you ever play Life is Strange? Maybe. Maybe. I've done Black Mesa, still waiting for Operation Black Mesa. That includes Blue Shift and Opposing Force. Yeah, that's the one, that's the one. And it is just Source Engine, but, like, up to date, you know, with new, you know, a lot of modifications. It's really good, though. Big fan. Did you also play Half-Life Decay? I didn't. That is one that I didn't play, because it was co-op only, right? I believe. Ooh. Ooh, wait. Oh, yes.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Oh god, I need oxygen. Quickly.
Oxygen.
Ooh.
30 seconds.
I think that's what we came here for. I think
fresh water intake.
I think we've collected everything that we need from here. We need a passcode to get through that door by the looks of it. And I'm not sure where we get that.
Key code required.
Hmm.
Heat warning.
There doesn't seem to be any trace of other survivors anywhere,
30 seconds.
so I don't know where we'd get one of those. I think we're probably going to have to head... What is this? Should I swim directly through this? Probably not. A jelly ring. Kind of cool. Okay, I'll read that when I get to the surface. There we go. Databank. Jelly ring. Tentatively Thermodont suffgania. Heat-eating jelly donut. Not a jelly, but full of jelly. Feeds on the heat and chemical flux of hydrothermal vents. A colony of tiny clone animals called zooids. Unlike solitary tunicates, like the Lucifer rucksack, these zooid tunicates work together to build a larger structure. The jelly ring settles around hydrothermal vents like a wheel on an axle. When a vent dies, the jelly can migrate to a new vent by swimming. Okay, so they, like, sit over a thermal vent. That's pretty cool. And, oh, they've got bioluminescence. What a surprise. These games do tend, like, not just Subnautica, but any game that involves the ocean and underwater life, they lean heavily on the bioluminescence, right? Like, I know a lot of creatures in real life are bioluminescent, especially marine life. Bioluminescence is quite common amongst marine life, but I feel like these games go way too over the top with it. Like, almost every creature has bioluminescence, which you can just, you know, you can hand wave it and be like, yeah, we're on an alien planet, so... But I don't know. I just feel like there's too much bioluminescence in some marine life in video games. That's a very minor nitpick, relatively speaking, though. You could play it single player, but it was a pain. Have to control both characters. Oh, right, right. You can get it unofficially on PC, though someone is making a solo version on Steam that's coming soon and counts as a mod for Half-Life. Ooh, cool, cool. I had a great video idea, says Sophie. Go ahead, Sophie. What is it?
Seek caloric intake.
The Retro Corner, by the way, episode 2 of the Retro Corner should be coming out Wednesday, I hope? No, wait, today's Sunday. I might be able to get it out in early access tomorrow, so Patreon supporters tomorrow, and then Tuesday go public. I think. I'm not making any promises, but I think that's what we'll be able to do. We'll have similar interests like us regulars, whether it's gaming, trains, hiking, queer issues, Doctor Who, TV. I think a podcast discussing these topics would be fun. Like a podcast format, but do it with Saul and viewers. For example, me, Saul, and Sophie discuss Farming Sim. That's a good idea. That is actually a really good idea. It could be a cool little... like a podcast-style thing where I invite one of my viewers as a guest to chat about something. I like that idea, Sophie. I like that idea. Like, you know, today's guest is Sophie, and we're going to talk about farming. Or today's guest is who's one of the viewers who really likes trains? Well, I know I've got a few viewers who are as into trains. Sabby likes trains, doesn't she? Could have Sabby on for a chat about trains, or you know, someone in for a chat about Minecraft. That's a good idea. I genuinely, that is a pretty cool idea, Sophie. Saul Rogan. Yeah, we'll call it the Saul Ashbridge experience. What am I looking for right now? Food and water. No, realistically, we'd have to call it, like, the Ash Cast or something. We gotta get Ash in there. Or sticking with the theme, you know, because we got breakfast with Saul and we got an evening with Saul. We could call it like questions with conversation with Saul. I like the idea, though. We'll workshop the name, but that's genuinely a really nice idea, Sophie. Thank you for that suggestion. And people are always asking me to do, like, more podcast-style stuff. We could do it, like, once a month, maybe. Once a month, get a guest on, talk about a topic of their choice. Discuss why it's okay to have a big hairy belly, says Pappy. Of course, of course. See, it's got to be a topic that I can add to personally, though, and I regrettably don't have much experience of having a big hairy belly. More slugs. There we go. I need food as well. We do have plenty of tamaki still, so I can just have some more of that. I think we might leave Subnautica here in a moment. We have made some progress today overall, which is what I'm happy about that. But like I was saying earlier, I think it's time to admit that we've seen most of what this game has to offer at this point. It's still very early access, so there's going to be lots of new stuff coming in the future. What I am probably going to do is leave it for a month or two and then come back when there's been a couple of updates. It'll be kind of like Wonders of Sodor, you know. Wonders of Sodor is one of those games that I am planning on revisiting once there's been some content updates and DLC and stuff like that. We'll probably do the same with Subnautica. It's not going to be gone forever, but we'll take an extended break from it until there's been some significant updates. Let's try and get Portal 2 done, free up some stream space. I will do my best, Pappy. I don't want to rush it, but we are roughly at the halfway point. You know, we got to the big reveal where Wheatley turns evil, and we've been, you know, cast to the bowels of Aperture Laboratories with GLaDOS, who is now a potato. In case you missed the last stream, GLaDOS got put inside a potato, and we fell down a big hole. But yeah, that's we're gonna leave Subnautica 2 here for today. I have enjoyed playing this game. I really have, but at the same time, it's got a long way to go. And I'm not, it's not even a bad thing, you know. I'm not trying to criticize the game at all, because the original Subnautica was exactly the same. Like, when Subnautica came out in early access way back when, it was a very basic game. There was very little actually there. And you look at the finished product, you look at Subnautica now, what an incredible game. And I know that this will be the same. I know that in time, this will be the same. But right now, I feel like we've done pretty much everything that there is to do in the game at the moment. There are a couple of things. We never built the new upgrade that we just got for the tadpole with the extra wide fins and stuff like that. But I think we'll most likely come back to this in maybe September and see what's changed. But for now, I'm happy to leave Subnautica 2 here. What a great game. Looking forward to what's still to come. There is some patch notes here for the adaptive measures update. And there have been quite a few changes added in this last update. But I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what's in store, you know, seeing where it goes next. And I will be back for more Subnautica 2 in a couple of months when a few big updates have come in, you know what I mean? So that's it. That's where we're going to leave Subnautica for today. We're now going to switch over to our second game of the evening, which is going to be Portal 2. Let me go ahead and get that launched. And let me just update the stream info. Ooh, loud. There we go. I've been seeing a lot of good add-ons recently for Minecraft Bedrock since I sent you that last one. Are they paid add-ons though, Pappy Chuckle? Because I know you can get mods, you can get free mods for Bedrock. There are free mods out there for Bedrock, but if it's on the official like Minecraft store, it's probably quite expensive. Valve intro makes me want to do some Left 4 Dead 2. Honestly, what an iconic game intro. Okay, let's just dive straight back in, shall we? Let's pick up where we left off. That's why I said topics you know about, because, for example, there's no point doing football. That's true, Sophie. There's a lot of topics that we could talk about on a podcast like that. You know, we can talk about certain games that I enjoy, Minecraft, or, you know, Farming Sim, Euro Truck. We could talk about trains, we could talk about Lego, we could talk about spiders. There's definitely plenty of topics, and obviously we could, you know, discuss queer topics as well. I genuinely... That is a really great suggestion. Thank you for making that suggestion, Sophie. I will genuinely sit on that one and have a think about that, because I've got this idea forming in my head now that we could do like one episode a month and do like a half-an-hour recording. You know. Oh, STFC redeemed. I would like to see the baby. Okay, let's bring in June. Let's see how he's doing today. Oh, there he is. There's the boy. Obviously, I can't take him out because he isn't really comfortable with that at the minute, but here he is. Let me just try and... In fact, we'll switch back to the big chat for a minute while we take a look. Oh, there he is. There's the boy. Oh, the camera never wants to focus on him is the problem. Come on, camera, please. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Let me just sort this out. Okay, followers, end goal. There we go, and let's set the new goal of... Oh, 1 second. Okay, it won't let me update the goal. It seems to me like whenever I try to update my goal midstream, it doesn't like it. It doesn't like me doing it. I have ended the goal, so it's not going to keep going off. Let me refresh my Twitch dashboard. There we go. Okay. Right, I've set a new goal. Sorry about that, folks. Back to the spider. Let's get him out again. Come here, mate. There he is. 1 second. Ooh. You can kind of see him. It's not very... I mean, he's very tiny, so he's not always easy to see. But there he... Oh, hold on. Come on, focus. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. You can see his eyes. Oh, bless him. We have a new June emote, by the way. You can now leave an emote of June in the chat. But there he is. There's our boy. Very similar looking to Amber. The Amber emote, though, doesn't have the pedipalps. Imagine joining the stream now with no context. Yeah. Wild time to join, right? Anyway, back to Portal. So we've landed at the bottom of Aperture. And GLaDOS got taken away by a bird, so we are completely alone right now. See if we can get out of here. I do have questions. What if June escapes? Well, it's never happened yet, Sophie. I've been keeping jumping spiders for... oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to change back to keyboard cam. I've been keeping jumping spiders since like 2021 or 2022. I've not had one escape yet. Where are we heading? Not that way. Am I missing something? Was I not supposed to go through there? Excuse me. Oh, there. Right, I was missing something and it was right in front of me. I've just always wondered, because they'd be a nightmare to get back in the enclosure. The thing about jumping spiders is they are arboreal, so they live up in trees, which means if they did escape, they'd be most likely to climb up to the corner, like up to the ceiling or whatever. It's not like they'd disappear into the carpet or anything like that. They'd try and find the highest point in the room. So they'd be quite easy to find if they did escape. And honestly, they're not too difficult to catch. They do jump around, obviously, hence the name, but they're fairly slow. They're not too difficult to recapture. And there've been a couple of occasions in the past where they've tried to make a break for it, like they've gone round, you know, when I've opened the door to feed them, they've gone round the back of the enclosure or something like that. But they've never gotten far. I've never had a spider like go missing or anything. Oh hey P, how you doing? Where now? Just having a quick bath because I feel so sticky and sweaty. That's alright, that's alright. Glad you could make it. God, it's been so long since I last played this, I forget where all the portable surfaces are. It's over there, right? No? Or do we go along here? Ah, yeah, okay. I didn't need to portal at all. You can actually find the Borealis from Half-Life 2 in the... Yes, there's an Easter egg in this where you can find the Borealis, or the dry dock of the Borealis. This enrichment shaft may contain unsafe quantities of cosmic ray spallation elements. Vitrification Order, 15th of June 1961. Do not look at, touch, ingest, or engage in conversation with any substances beyond this point. Aperture Science Innovators. We do need to get to the other side of here. Ah, there we go. This is my favourite part of the game, to be honest, because what I love so much about Portal 2 is how much it builds on the first game. Like, the first game, you're just inside Aperture Laboratories for the entire game, right? And they looked at that and they thought, how can we make the sequel different? What direction can we take it in? And then the idea was, what if we build a giant abandoned laboratory underneath the existing Aperture? It's so cool. It's such a cool concept. The story in this game is absolutely amazing. This is up there as one of my favorite games of all time. It's like gotta be top 10 for me, if not top 5. I really do mean that. I'm a huge Portal fan, and Portal 2 in particular is up there. Should be able to run this at 60 FPS, no issue. Same with Left 4 Dead 2. Can't wait for the Aperture Industries Steam group. Yes, me too. Big door. Big underground door. The Steam group, I'm probably going to set that up while I'm on my break. I don't really have time to do it at the minute. But obviously, at the end of this week, I'm taking a week off. So I'll be working on sorting some stuff out on that side of things. Here we go. Big door opening. And of course, behind the big door is a tiny little door. Love that. Okay, we're about to meet the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend. Here he is. Here he comes. Just waiting to hear that voice. That iconic voice. If you've never played Portal 2 and you don't know who is about to appear, you don't know the voice actor who's about to appear, you will recognize his voice instantly. Or at least I hope you'll recognize his voice instantly. He's got a very, very recognizable voice, I think. Look at this. Whoa. Big spheres up there.
War heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best, and you are it. So, who is ready to make some science?
I am.
Ooh, shit.
Now, you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson.
There he is, it's Cave Johnson.
That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility.
Main lift service.
Raise a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married. To science.
Cute. That is Cave Johnson, aka the legendary J.K. Simmons. You might know him as J. Jonah Jameson of Spider-Man fame. He's been in all sorts of stuff, but the role that I remember him from my childhood, apart from this, is J. Jonah Jameson, right? But he's always been Cave Johnson to me as well. Because again, I've played this game so many times growing up. That's kind of the first thing that I associate his voice with, is this and Spider-Man. But we're at Aperture Science Innovators. Look at this. And this is something else that I love. The game really tells a story of... The game really tells the story of Aperture Laboratories throughout time, you know? The kind of changing fortunes of the business, without wanting to spoil too much. As we progress, the game kind of... The ambience of the game kind of tells the story of this company throughout the years. So we're currently at Aperture Science Innovators, which is what the company was called in the 60s. That's where we are now. This is... all of this is from the 60s.
I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will.
There he is, Cave Johnson.
Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor.
I think that might be
Those of you who
us.
volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
Okay, here we are. Aperture Science, Best New Science Company, 1947. Local entrepreneur by salt mine. So this whole facility is built in a salt mine, which is how it's so deep underground. Because if you don't know, salt mines, they're very deep. They're some of the deepest mines in the world. Shower curtain salesman of 1943, Cave Johnson. So look at this. Aperture Laboratories actually originated from an even older company called Aperture Fixtures, which manufactured curtains for the military. That I'm going to be very nerdy about this game from this point forward, by the way. Top 100 applied science companies. Aperture Science got second place in 1949. Wonder who first place could have been. Perhaps another well-known science company from this franchise? Who knows? Who knows? Spirit of Idaho. National Potato Board for the Promotion of Potato Science. 1955. Cool. They even got a potato-shaped statue. Cave Johnson, shower curtain salesman of 1943. U.S. Department of Defense Contractor of the Year, runner-up 1952 and 1954. Once again, wonder who was first place Contractor of the Year for the U.S. military during the early 50s. But here we are. This is Aperture. So Portal 1 takes place years after Portal 2? No, so we're the same character as in Portal 1, and basically we were hibernating for a long time, but we've basically fallen down to the bowels of the facility, and this is like all the abandoned facility that the new laboratory was built on top of. Basically, because they bought this salt mine to build their laboratory in, they just kept building newer and newer laboratories on top of the previous ones. So way down at the bottom of the salt mine, you've got the original Aperture Science Innovators, and then over the years they just built newer and newer stuff on top of it. And the newest stuff is the Aperture Laboratories from the first game, which is right at the very top of the facility.
If you've cut yourself at all in the course of these tests, you might have noticed that your blood is pure gasoline.
Discontinued.
That's normal. We've been shooting you with an invisible laser that's supposed to turn blood into gasoline. So all that means is it's working.
In the comics, Doug pulled you into stasis after Portal 1. Yeah, Doug Ratman has a much bigger story in the comics. Those dens that we kept finding in the previous stream and in Portal 1 as well, you may remember that we kept finding, like, hidden behind panels, there was evidence that someone had been, like, living down there. That was a guy called Doug Ratman. He was the only other person to survive GLaDOS wiping out all the staff. And he was kind of like watching over us and protecting us throughout the first game. And at the end of the first game, he puts us into stasis, which is how we survived for this long, and that's how we're the only survivor at the start of the second game. Okay, Pump Station Alpha. Let's get this turned on. Know your allergens. Pollen, animal dander, plastics, and antimatter. Can't forget about that one. Know your hazardous materials. Don't touch anything unfamiliar. Know your chemical hazards. Do not inhale fumes, no matter how good they smell. Okay, let's turn on the gel. Oh boy, we're getting ripples from gel. Our first gel. The gels are such a cool idea for this game as well. Such a natural progression of the previous ones. I'm back, says P. Have to agree that Portal 2 was one of my favourite playthroughs of all time. Honestly, just such an iconic game. Such a beautiful game, both visually and in terms of the story. It's a lot deeper than I think a lot of people give it credit for. You know, beyond the humor of it and the comedy of it, it's very poignant at the end. I feel like
at Aperture we do all our science from scratch, no hand-holding.
And again, I just love how it tells the story of Aperture Laboratories and how the company evolved through the years. Like, clearly in the 1960s, this was when the company was at its best. This was in the Second World War. They were a contractor for the US military, which, you know, ended up bringing a lot of money in for them.
You're not part of the control group, by the way.
This is kind of when the company was thriving. Like, they were literally making so much money that they could afford to develop portal technology. Look at this. Remember, this test is unsolvable without an Aperture Science portable quantum tunneling device. If you've not received one, please find a test associate before participating in any Shaft 09 enrichment activities. Look at that. This is one thing that I feel like was a bit of a misstep. I can't believe we never got to use the OG portal gun. Somebody needs to make a Portal fan game where you actually get to use the Aperture Science portable quantum tunneling device. I want that massive fucking backpack on my back. I want this giant hose pipe run into the backpack. I want the OG portal gun. I want that ancient portal gun. Okay, here's the gel. Did you know repulsion gel was Aperture's first attempt to create a dietetic pudding substitute? It's true, the gel is a sweeter, slightly less non-toxic form of fiberglass insulation that causes subsequently ingested food items to bounce off the lining of a dieter's distended stomach and out his or her mouth. For various reasons, this product was pulled from shelves. Okay, yeah, I wonder why it didn't catch on. So we got some very bouncy gel here. Oh, and look at the cubes! The old-fashioned cubes as well. I love the old cubes that are literally just wooden boxes with, like, leather stapled to the corners to, you know, to kind of soften up the edges. I just love it. I just love... This is my favourite part of the game, genuinely. I love old Aperture.
The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
Of course, Cave. We just come from there. I keep getting turned around and going back the way that I came. How do we get over there? Aha. And then, is it this way?
For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors.
Nice.
Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
I love how unethical Aperture Laboratories are as well, like comically evil. Like, yeah, we gave you some cancerous tumors whilst you were in the lobby waiting to begin the test. No big deal. It's just so that we could conduct this experiment. Don't worry about the tumors. Okay, that turns this around, so we can now jump through there. Bouncy. Funny how Black Mesa and the Combine couldn't even make the teleportation tech. Yeah. Like, I'm not being funny, but have you seen Black Mesa's teleporter? Like, say what you want about Aperture Laboratories, but they did invent portable portal technology. They did invent handheld teleportation, which is pretty impressive. Oh, we didn't bring a cube, did we? Wait. Oh, we didn't need the cube.
Covered in that repulsion gel. Here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
Cheers for the warning, Cave.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats.
Oh, lovely.
Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
Okay, so we're gonna get asbestosis in about 40 years as well. Nice. I mean, I appreciate being given a heads up.
I like
but
your style. You make up your own rules, just like me.
He does tend to give the heads up after the thing has already happened, right? Oh my god. Literally, how much more comically evil can we get? They fired an employee for being in a wheelchair. This company sucks so bad. And yet you can't argue with their results.
That coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it, so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain.
Okay, once again, Cave, you can't do something and then say heads up. You have to give me a heads up means you tell me before you do it.
While under stress actually triggers the reaction.
It was clearly what the Combine was after at the end of Half-Life 2, as on the Borealis it had Aperture Science shipping crates on it. Yeah. The Combine was clearly after the technology, because the Borealis was an entire ship that had the ability to teleport, essentially. If you're part of Control Group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know, because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast. I might have to play this game and Portal 1, it looks so fun. You should definitely give it a go, STFC. Absolutely iconic game, like one of the all-time greats, you know.
Alright, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make
remember,
contact.
If a future you tries to warn you about this test, don't listen.
So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
Okay, will do, Cave. I think we go this way. Yes. Okay, good. Oh, shit.
If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on the catwalks between tests. The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction. I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it had walked up and snapped their little pink bras, that sounds like projection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Hustle could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing.
Nice. Stop bouncing. Go back. Got it.
Science isn't about why, it's about why not. Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not marry safe science if you love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out because you are fired? Now you test subject, you're doing fine. Yes, you, box your stuff, out the front door, parking lot, car, goodbye. Congratulations! The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution
We did
to
it!
science.
We
As
beat
founder and CEO of
1953
Science,
Aperture.
I thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for another round of tests. We're not going to release
Thank
this
you
stuff
for
into
your
the wild
participation.
until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there will always be a limo waiting for you.
Oh,
Say goodbye, Carol.
elevator service is broken.
She is a gem.
Bye-bye, Cave. I mean, one thing you can say about Aperture, they really weren't going to release this thing publicly until it was absolutely perfect. Like, yeah, they were going to put you're going to turn a lot of people into human guinea pigs to test this thing, but they weren't going to, like, mass-produce portal guns until they were absolutely sure that they were safe. So I guess, in a way, that's admirable. Pump station beta. Oh, we get the repulsion gel. No, the propulsion gel. We already have the repulsion gel. Okay, turn it on. Get ourselves some orange gel now. Ooh. 1971. Okay, so we've moved forwards about 20 years.
Greetings, friend. I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right.
Okay, things aren't going well
Cave,
at
just
this
how
point.
difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I
Do not
signed?
let her, do not
Am
let
I
her,
in
do not
danger?
touch glass.
Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash. You can also feel free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room, which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park
There he
benches
is,
most of you
looking
were
a bit
sleeping
older.
on when we found you. So, welcome to Aperture. You're here because we want the best, and you're it. Nope, couldn't keep a straight face. Anyway, don't smudge up the glass down there. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and not touch anything unless it's test related?
Trying to remember whereabouts the door is to get to the Borealis area. But we can already see the change in fortunes. So back in the 60s, Aperture was on top, you know, they were literally recruiting Olympians and war heroes as test subjects. Now they're employing homeless people to be test subjects. They're just offering people $60 to test for them. So clearly things aren't going too well. If we slip through here...
Average human male is about 60% water. As far as we're concerned, that's a little extravagant. So if you feel a bit dehydrated in this next test, that's normal. We're going to hit you with some jet engines and see if we can't get you down to 20 or 30%.
Lovely, lovely.
All right, we're working on a little teleportation experiment. Now, this doesn't work with all skin types, so try to remember which skin is yours, and if it doesn't teleport along with you, we'll do what we can to sew you right back into it.
Okay. And here, big old dry dock for the Borealis. Look at that. But it's not here. It's gone. How did a ship, an ocean-going ship, disappear from almost 4 kilometers underground? Did it perhaps teleport?
If you're allergic to peanuts, you might want to tell somebody now, because this next test may turn your blood into peanut water for a few minutes. On the bright side, if we can make this happen, they're going to have to invent a new type of Nobel Prize to give us, so hang in there.
Right. Lovely. Hope nobody's allergic to peanuts. Does anybody have any allergies, actually? Question for the chat. Any allergies out there? I have a friend, a very close friend, who is deathly allergic to peanuts, and I did not know this when I first met him at university. He told me, like, he mentioned it in passing when we first met, but it hadn't really sunk in. And the first time we went out for a drink together, we went to the pub, and I ordered a little pot of Sahara nuts. You know, the nuts that they have in pubs that are like heated, crispy, coated nuts? I bought a little tub of those. I just went to the table, I sat it down right in the middle of the table, and I was like, who wants some peanuts? And his face, he looked absolutely petrified. Like, he physically recoiled, and he was like, that will kill me. This will kill me, Saul. Why have you brought this to my table? I'm deathly allergic to peanuts. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember you mentioning that, actually. What have I just done? So I had to move to another table and eat my peanuts. We're very good friends. Like, we're very close friends now. But that was... I almost killed the guy the first time we went out for a drink together. So that was nice. Back to the game. Sorry. I know someone who's allergic to glue. Weird. Banana, says Sophie. Oh, I love banana as well. Oh! Whoops. And sheep. Oh, no, you're allergic to sheep, Sophie? Really? Is it wool or is it sheep? Oh, you just don't like sheep? Fair enough. Because I know wool... A lot of people are allergic to wool, right? That is a fairly common allergy. Oh, wait, I know where we're supposed to be. Ah, yeah, we're supposed to be going down there. Right, I remember now. It's GLaDOS! There she is! Yeah, we need to get back up there, because Wheatley is destroying the place. Yes, fine, I'll help you. Now, question though, GLaDOS, will you let me go? Because you have historically had a pretty bad track record of letting me go.
The gun must be part magnesium. It feels like I'm outputting an extra half a volt. Keep an eye on me. I'm going to do some scheming. Here I go.
So poor old GLaDOS.
How long have I been out?
right at the very start of the game.
This isn't going to power miracles. If I think too hard, I'm going to fry this potato before we get a chance to burn up in the atomic fireball that little idiot is going.
If you remember way back at the start of the game, really brilliant piece of foreshadowing. It was mentioned at the start of the game that all Aperture Science personality constructs can remain operational in an environment as low as 1.1 volts. And then later in the game, you see the science fair, and all of the exhibits are potato batteries, and a potato just happens to produce about 1.1 volts. So, great bit of foreshadowing there, because GLaDOS is now in a potato. She is literally being powered by a potato battery. And I just love that the game, like, teases that really early on. It's not that I don't like them, but they're so hard to care for. They just find new ways of killing themselves. Yeah, I am aware of the suicidality of sheep.
Did anything happen while I was out?
The testing area is just up ahead. The quicker you get through, the quicker you'll get your $60.
Hold on, who?
Carolyn, are the compensation vouchers ready?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson. Why did I just... Who is that? What the hell is going on here?
No. No, it can't be. We'll unpack that later. We got the repulsion gel, yes. This is the slidey gel. This is the super speed gel. Look at this. If you walk on it, it makes you go super fast. Nice. Okay, we want a blue portal here. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? We need to get some more gel in here. How are we going to do that? Ah. Yeah, but that doesn't get us near to the button, does it? Oh, wait. Hang on. Right, that didn't quite work. Okay, I'm missing something. Got it. And I'm dead. Whoops. I didn't take a big enough run up there. Yeah, okay, I figured it out. There we go. There we go.
Okay, I guess emotional outbursts require more than 1.6 volts. Now we know that. We just need to relax. We're still going to find out what the hell's going on here. but calmly.
Yes, stay calm, GLaDOS. Stay calm. Don't overexert yourself. Okay, well now we're starting to combine the gels. So now we need the repulsion gel to bounce and the propulsion gel to launch us.
Great job, astronaut, war hero, and/or Olympian. With your help, we're gonna take the world. This on? Hey, listen up down there. That thing's called an elevator, not a bathroom.
I swear I know him.
Yeah, it kind of seems like you do, GLaDOS. Oh, my favourite logo. Oh, I love this one. I love the orange Aperture Sunset logo. Oh, beautiful. I genuinely think this game might be what got me interested in logo design.
If you're interested in an additional $60, flag down a test associate and let them know.
Because there's some fantastic logos.
Weighing down your bindle if you let us take you apart, put some science stuff in you, then put you back together. Good as new.
And for those of you who don't know, I'm quite interested in logos. I'm a big fan. I mean, for the last 10 years, more than 10 years actually, I've designed a new logo for myself each year, like the Ashbridge Industries brand logo. And I'm very happy with the current one. I love the orange, like, swish kind of logo that we've got at the minute. But it will probably get replaced at the end of the year. I'll probably be designing a new one again. Because I like to do that. Ooh. Okay. That brings us back up here. So we need to get it onto... We need to get a blue... We need to get a bit of blue up top there. There we go. Yeah, it's a new colour each year. I think last year was purple. Yeah, last year's logo was purple, and it was a nonagon, a 9-sided polygon, because it was the 9th year of me having my own logo. And then the year before that, I had the... You might remember way back when I first started, I had the brown one, and there was like an interlocking A and I as the logo. It was brown, sort of coffee-coloured background, and then the logo itself was a white stripe, an orange stripe, and a brown stripe. That was another one of my favourites. I really was really happy with that one. But this year's logo I really love as well. It's not too complicated. I think last year's one was a bit complicated, and I've definitely made some in the past that have been a little bit too complicated. But I don't want to go overly minimalist with it either. I think this year's one is perfect, to be honest. Ooh, nearly lost the cube there. A little bit of that. And then I think we just need to take a run up here. Here we go. Hey.
In case you're interested, there's still some positions available for that bonus opportunity I mentioned earlier. Again, all you gotta do is let us disassemble you. We're not banging rocks together here. We know how to put a man back together. So that's a complete reassembly.
Yeah.
New vitals, spit shine on the old ones, plus we're scooping out tumors. Frankly, you ought to be paying us.
You're scooping out tumors now. You were putting them in earlier, man. This though, I genuinely, I really love that orange. It's a little bit stretched on the stream, but I love the orange sunset circle.
Thank you.
Really
believe
cool.
I'm thanking these people for staggering your way through Aperture Science's propulsion gel testing. You've made some real contributions to society for a change, and for that, humanity is grateful. If you had any
Thank
belongings,
you
please
for not
pick them up
loitering
now.
longer than 20
Newspapers
minutes.
and sticks cluttering up the building. For many of you, I realize $60 is an unprecedented windfall, so don't go spending it all on, I don't know, Carolyn, what do these people buy? Tattered hats, beard, dirt?
What an arsehole, but in the best possible way. Oh, thanks for the drink up, Sophie. I've only got a tiny bit left, so I'll finish the can. Lovely. And I've got another can ready to go. Yay! There's a 15-minute cooldown, though. you can wait. Oh, also, Sophie says, what's everyone's favourite fashion brand? I mean, you know me. I like Pretty Little Thing. Most of my wardrobe is Pretty Little Thing, to be honest. If I buy new clothes, I know I do a lot of shopping at charity shops and stuff like that. But when I buy new clothes, I tend to go with Pretty Little Thing. STFC says something boring like Nike or more fancy like Zara. I do like Zara. I think this might be Zara, actually. I've got a few things from them. Joe Brown's is really cute. A little bit pricey, but I've got some really nice things from Joe Brown's. That red waistcoat that I wore for my Simpsons piano cover, Baby on Board, that was from Joe Brown's. Absolutely gorgeous. Cider, I've got a couple of things from them over the years. The bridesmaid dress that I wore to my nan's wedding, that was from Cider. Okay, pump station Gamma.
Carolyn, why do I know this woman? Did I kill her? Or... Oh my God. Look, you're doing a great job. Can you handle things
Thank you,
for yourself
GLaDOS.
for a
Yeah,
while?
you,
I need to think.
you have a think. Have a good old think, GLaDOS. I think you've got a lot on your mind right now. And you've only got 1.1 volts keeping you going, so you take your time. Okay, we got Pump Station Gamma. This is where we get the conversion gel. There it is. Oh, we're at Aperture Laboratories now, look. Carla the Complainer says, my new boss is a robot. But did you know robots are smarter than you? Robots work harder than you? Robots are better than you? Volunteer for testing today. Okay, so now Aperture has reached the point where they are phasing out human employees to replace them with robots. And basically all the employees are being offered the chance to volunteer for testing. They can't even recruit people off the street to volunteer for testing anymore. They have to ask their own employees to be test subjects.
Welcome to the Enrichment Center.
Enrich yourself today. Oh, Cave's not sounding so
Since
good.
making test participation mandatory for all employees, the quality of our test subjects has risen dramatically. Employee retention, however, has not. As a result, you may have heard we're going to phase out human testing. There's still a few things left to wrap up, though.
There he is, not looking so
we
good.
literally could not afford to buy $7 worth of moon rocks, much less 70 million. Bought them anyway, ground them up, mixed them into a gel. And guess what? Ground up moon rocks are pure poison. I am deathly ill. Still, it turns out they're a great portal conductor. So now, we're going to see if jumping in and out of these new portals can somehow leach the lunar poison out of a man's bloodstream. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
Okay.
Let's all stay positive and do some science. That
So,
said, I would really appreciate it if you could test as fast as possible. Carolyn, please bring me more pain pills.
so the company's not doing very well now. We're into the 80s. Please do not test if you are allergic to lunar sediment and or starch. You have fulfilled your monthly test self-election quota. You are confident enough in your work performance to unvolunteer from the test self-election process. So the company's not doing very well. They have now made testing compulsory for all employees, which has led to them losing a lot of staff. And also, Cave Johnson is dying because it turns out that moon rocks are massively carcinogenic. And he's just bought $70 million worth of them because they're great for conducting portals. And that's what this white gel is made of. It's ground up, jellified moon rock. Delightful. But anything that this gel touches becomes a portal surface, so we can put portals on anything that's covered by this gel. I'm going to try and get some of it out here. Time are we on? 10 to 8. I don't know if we will finish the game today, to be honest, but we are getting closer. Hey, Seribot banned someone. Nice one. Good work, Seribot. Shame it didn't really do much about the view bots that we got earlier, but we'll look into that. It might just need tweaking a bit. Oh wait, can't we just do this? Nope, because I put the portal in the wrong place. There we go.
Alright, I've been thinking. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad! I don't want your damn lemons! What am I supposed to do with these?
Yeah, take the lemons.
Demand to see life's manager. Make life rue the day it thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with the lemons.
Oh, I like this guy.
I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down.
His house down. We're fighting people. He said what we're all thinking.
I love that.
If we can store music on a compact disc, why can't we store a man's intelligence and personality on one?
Here we
So
go.
the engineers figuring that out now. Brain mapping, artificial intelligence. We should have been working on it 30 years ago. I will say this, and I'm going to say it on tape so everybody hears it 100 times a day. If I die before you people can pour me into a computer, I want Carolyn to run this place. Now she'll argue. She'll say she can't. She's modest like that, but you
There we
make her.
go.
Hell, put her in my computer. I don't care. All right,
Okay.
test's over.
Okay.
You can head on back to your desk.
Goodbye, sir.
So there we have it. There's the truth. So Cave Johnson was on the brink of death. He was trying to find a way to digitize his conscious and basically put himself into a computer. And he explicitly said, if I die before you finish it, put Caroline in there instead. Put my assistant, Caroline, into the computer. And I'm sure you can put 2 and 2 together and figure out what that means. This game narrator is actually funny sometimes. He is very funny. J.K. Simmons, fantastic choice for Cave Johnson. What a brilliant bit of casting. He does make every line so hilarious. Like, even the sad bits, he makes it so funny. Okay, here we go. By the way, when you make the Steam group, you can add a permanent invite to it in your Discord. You can also set a oh, nice one, nice one. That's good.
I know things look bleak, but that crazy man down there was right. Let's not take these lemons. We are going to march right back upstairs and make him put me back in my body. And he'll probably kill us because he's incredibly powerful and I have no plan. Well,
Okay.
I'm not going to lie to you. The odds are 1,000,000 to 1, and that's with some generous rounding. Still, though, let's get mad. If we're going to explode, let's at least explode with some dignity.
Yeah. We can take him. Come on, we'll think of something. Okay, get some of this up here. Ooh. That's where we gotta go. And we get a little bit of each gel here. We get one of everything. Which is very handy because we can do this. Oh, there's not enough conversion gel up there. Ooh, okay. That's the ticket. Let's go. Okay. There we go. Let's get it all converted. Ooh. Watch your step. Oh, another big door. Big door that's going to take us back to New Aperture. And we're going to take the gels with us. Oh. How do we get up there? Well, not that way, clearly. Ah. There's not a great many portal surfaces right now. Ooh, wait. There we go.
Wait, I've got
Bam.
an idea. Poster,
What?
go look at it for a second, would you?
Oh, poster. Looking at it.
Paradoxes. No AI can resist thinking about them.
Ah.
I know how we can beat him.
Know your paradoxes. In the event of rogue AI, stand still, remain calm, and scream, "This statement is false. New mission, refuse this mission." Or does a set of all sets contain itself? If only that worked. Could you imagine? Next time you fucking Google something and the AI response appears completely unprompted, just fucking shoot a paradox at it and it just short circuits and that's it. It just never speaks to you again. Could we bring down ChatGPT like that? Well, if I went to ChatGPT right now and said this statement is false, would it just collapse in on itself? I know how we can rid the world of generative AI, guys. I've got a plan. I've got an ambitious plan. But this is how we're going to take out Wheatley. We're going to give him we're going to throw a paradox at him and let him figure that one out. Let him chew on that. There's the pipes. Boom. It's nearly 8 PM, so time to hate watch Argentina. Oh, good luck, STFC. Good luck, Spain. Literally the entire world is rooting for you right now. Apart from Scotland. Best of luck. I'll still be watching, I'll just have the game on in the background. Fair enough, fair enough. I heard about England versus France, by the way. Just the most hilarious match of all time. I didn't watch it, but England won 6-4 to France. I think both teams... I think both teams at that point were just like, you know what, fuck it. This is literally the most rigged fucking contest in history. Let's just have fun with it. I'll let you score 6 goals if you let us score 4. Genuinely, I feel like both teams were just so unbothered that they just went and had fun with it, which is what it's all about, really, you know? Let them enjoy themselves. Okay, we're back. We are officially back into New Aperture. By the way, This is kind of terrifying. The just seeing underneath the building, like the entire new facility is built on top of these giant shock absorbers. It's kind of eerie. Look at all this space. Vitrification Order, 1961. Yeah, we know, we know. England versus Argentina rugby was extremely violent. Yeah, I've heard. I mean, I don't know enough about football to really comment on it, but I've heard that. Well, I don't know. I just don't think it'd be fair to say that. It was a fair game,
your boxes
particularly.
With legs. It's
Wheatley's
literally
back.
your only purpose. Walking onto buttons. How can you not do
Oh
the
my
one
God,
thing
what?
you're designed for?
Try to get us down there. I'll hit him with a
What have you
paradox.
done,
Warmer.
Wheatley? What have you created?
Warmer. Boiling hot. Okay, colder, ice cold. You're Arctic now. You're very cold. Very, very, very cold. Look, just get on the button. Oh, that's funny, is it? Oh, it's funny because we've been in this for 12 hours and you haven't solved it either. So I don't know why you're laughing. You've got 1 hour. Solve it.
Wheatley's not doing so well, by the sounds of it. His new test subjects that he's made for himself aren't working very well.
Solve his puzzle for him. When he comes back, I'll hit him with a paradox.
Oh, look at these poor guys. I feel so bad for them. He's taken 2 turrets, fused them into a cube.
Ah, yes. I knew
You evil fucker. We're coming to take you down, man.
Oh. Hello?
Alright, paradox time. This sentence is false. Don't think about it.
True. I'll go true. Yeah, that was easy.
Oh.
I'll be honest, I might have heard that one before though. Sort of cheating.
It's a paradox. There is no answer. Look, this place is going to blow up if I don't get back in my body.
False. I'll go false.
Explosion imminent.
Okay,
Evacuate
so-
facility
I thought
immediately.
I'd fix that.
Warning. Reactor core is at critical.
There, fixed. Hey, it is great seeing you guys again. Seriously, it turns out I'm a little bit short on test subjects right now, so this works out perfect. And off we go.
This guy is genuinely so stupid that the paradox thing didn't work on
I have no idea
him.
what it's like in this body. I have to test all the time, or I get this itch. You know, it must be hardwired into the system or something. Oh, but I tell you, when I do test, oh man alive, nothing feels better. It's just, that's why I've
Okay.
got to test. That's why I've got to test. So you're gonna test, and I'm gonna watch, and everything is gonna be just.
Warning. Core
really like
overheating.
that.
Nuclear meltdown.
I don't really like that you're getting off on me solving these tests, Wheatley. That's you're kind of wrong for that, and everything else that you're wrong for.
Designed this test myself. It's a little bit difficult. You'll notice the moat area there, very deadly, extremely dangerous.
I mean-
Eventually, it's not at the moment, but I'm working on it. Still working. Oh yes. Oh, well done. Oh,
Stop enjoying this,
that's
Wheatley.
tremendous. Oh, that felt really good. Oh, here's an idea. Since making tests is so difficult, why don't you just keep solving this test? So,
Oh.
and I can just watch you solve it. Yeah, that sounds much easier.
He
Here we
just
go.
wants me to solve the same
Do it
test
again.
again. Okay.
And nothing. All right, can't blame you for trying. Okay, new tests. New tests. Got to be some tests around here somewhere. Oh, here we go.
Chaser and portal out. Oh, yeah, honestly.
So my paradox idea didn't work, and it almost killed me.
You're really close to the end now. Yeah, I think we will finish it today. Actually, you forget how short this game is. Honestly, that's the only bad thing about it is how short it is. You know, we only started it in the last stream, and we probably are going to finish it today. Look at that, Wheatley Laboratories.
To find him.
It's alright. Everything's good. I just invented some more tests.
The excursion funnels. I fucking love these things.
Not entirely. Look at the word test there on the wall. That's brand new.
God, I love the excursion funnels. Okay, we need to get up to the top level. And then, there's a cube over there. Bit more to the side. Oh, ah, shit. Okay, there we go. There you go.
Oh, wow. Well,
Stop it!
Seriously.
Stop enjoying
Why
this.
don't you two go on ahead, yeah? I'll catch up with you.
That's so gross.
Okay, so the bad news is the tests are my tests now, so they can kill us. The good news is, well, none so far, to be honest. I'll get back to you.
Were you doing this the whole time, GLaDOS? Were you getting off on me solving the test this entire time? You didn't mention that. You left that small detail out.
I'd love to help you solve
Is that why you didn't want me to leave?
Sorry.
That's why you wanted to keep me here for my entire life? To keep testing on me?
Out of smaller tests that I found lying around. Jammed them all together. Buttons, got funnels, bottomless pits are involved. It's got it all. It's got it all. Absolute dynamite.
Yeah, nice. The bottomless pit's a nice touch, man. Appreciate
okay,
it.
this is taking too long, okay? I'll just tell you how to solve the test, okay? See that button over there, alright? You just need...
And that's why I can't help you solve the tests.
Never mind, solve it yourself. You're on your own.
So he's also programmed to not tell us how to solve the tests. Oh, thanks for the drink up, Sophie. I haven't even started my second can yet. 1 second. I'm opening it. Take a big gulp. It's all bubbles. I love Dr. Pepper, but when you first open a Dr. Pepper can, the first sip is just bubbles. Like, it's all bubbles.
Oh, yes. Well done.
Thanks. All we had to do was pull that lever.
What? Well, no, you pressed the
I know we're in a lot of trouble and probably...
Wheatley edging, literally. This man is fucking edging himself to me right now. This is a hate crime. I'm fucking outraged.
I thought of some good news. He's going to run out of test chambers eventually. I never stockpiled them.
I'm coming! Don't start yet! You are not going to believe this. I found a
Okay, I'm
sealed
here.
off wing. Hundreds of perfectly good test chambers just sitting there, filled with skeletons. Chuck them out, good as new.
Skeletons. Right, I guess I did stockpile some tests.
Oh, we're just combining test chambers now. We're just ramming test chambers together to make new ones. Right.
There we go. Be honest.
Nice test, man. Well done. Yes, completely seamless. If you told me that this was a single test chamber, I would believe you. Can't even see the join. Where should I be going right now? This way? No, this way. Oh, cube. Cube! Come over here, baby. I've got you. I feel so bad for these things. wait there for a minute. And up you go.
Oh, here we go. Here it comes. Oh, disappointing.
That was disappointing.
It's happening sooner than I expected. I'm sure we'll be fine.
What's happening? What's happening?
It's probably nothing. Keep testing while I look for a way out.
I'll keep going, GLaDOS, don't worry.
Alright, so that last test was seriously disappointing. Apparently, being civil isn't motivating you, so let's try her way, alright? Fatty, adopted Fatty.
Whoa,
Fatty,
whoa,
no
whoa.
parents. What?
What exactly is wrong with being adopted?
What's wrong with being
Yeah,
adopted?
tell him, GLaDOS.
Well,
Give him a piece of your mind.
lack of parents.
For the record, you are adopted and that's terrible.
And
Oh,
also
thanks,
nothing.
thanks.
But some of my best friends actually are orphans.
Also,
But
look at her, you moron. She's not fat.
I am not a moron. Just do the test. Just do the test.
Never thought GLaDOS would be leaping to my defense, but here we go. Even when she's defending me, she's like passively aggressively slating me as well. Like, oh yeah, you are adopted, and that is actually really bad. But thank you, GLaDOS. I feel so much better now that you're on my side.
It's not enough. If I'm such a moron, why can't you solve a simple test?
I've just done it.
Push that moron
I've just
down a little
solved it.
further this time.
I've just fucking solved it, mate.
Now he's playing classical music.
Ah, yes. A man of culture. Very refined.
Oh, sorry. Hope that didn't disturb you too much then. It was the sound of books. Pages being turned. So that's just what I was doing. Just reading books. So not a moron. Anyway, just finish the last one. Just now the hardest one. Machiavelli. Do not know what all the fuss was about. Understood it perfectly. Have you read that one?
Yes.
Yeah, doubt it. Well, on with the test. Wish there was more books. Well, there's not.
Oh, I love him. I love him. I mean, I hate him, but I love him as well. He's such a funny villain. He's just finished reading every book ever.
Ah, bless your little primate brain. I'm not actually in the room with you. Am I? Technology. It's
Fuck
complicated.
off.
You can't hurt-
Fuck off,
Oh,
mate.
What was that? That was nothing. That was nothing.
You don't deserve anything.
My body has a built-in euphoric response to testing. Eventually, you build up a resistance to it. It can get a little unbearable
God.
unless you have the mental capacity to push past it. Matter to me. I was in it for the science. Him, though.
Oh, thanks for subbing, Starkiller. He's porn-brained, everybody. Wheatley is literally porn-brained. He's done so much testing that it's lost its euphoric effect on him. The man is literally porn-brained. The man has watched me solve too many tests, and now it
Don't
doesn't
mind me,
do
just
anything
moving
for
the
him
old test
anymore.
chamber a little bit closer to me. I'd have thought
That's what
maybe
you get.
Proximity to the test solving might give us stronger results.
This is what too much edging does to a
Oh, sorry,
motherfucker.
I swore you said something.
He's taking us right to him. This is perfect.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Ah, missed me that time. Oh, you were sold. Sorry, never mind. Carry on, my fault.
Am I wrong though? Let this be a cautionary tale. Let Wheatley be a cautionary tale. Don't watch too much porn. Okay, we need to get a cube down here. I see. Ah, there's a button here. Oh, a little bit lower. This is what too much edging does, says Pochuckle. I mean, am I wrong? Am I wrong? I mean, that is genuinely a real thing, though. Like, people will watch so much porn that, and they'll just be like, so, I mean, I don't want to really discuss it, but you know, they'll be so aggressive with themselves that the first time they actually have real sex, it just does nothing for them because they've spent like 15 years of their adolescence just literally just fucking jerking off like a fucking jackhammer. It's a real thing. It's a real genuine problem that people just watch so much porn and just masturbate so much that they can't get any enjoyment out of real sex. Also, hey Cymru Rails, welcome to the stream. We're just discussing porn brain and its detrimental effects.
Are you absolutely sure you're solving these correctly? I mean, yes, you solved it, but I'm wondering if maybe there's a number of ways to solve them, and you're picking all the worst ways. No.
What the fuck is this conversation? Says Sophie.
What am I missing?
Look, I'm just looking out for people. Goon syndrome, literally. That's the thing. I'm trying to warn you. Don't let it happen to you. Don't get so porn-brained that you can't enjoy real sex with real people.
This is not good.
Have a brainwave. I'm going to tape you solving these, and then watch 10 at once. Get a more sort of concentrated burst of science.
The man is literally porn-brained. The man is literally trying to watch 10 porn videos at once to try and get off. It's not going to work, man.
10 times as fast.
Your brain is adult.
Before you solve this one, all right? I don't want to spoil the ending.
You need to give it a rest, man. You're gonna die of dehydration. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm gonna stop now. Welcome to the Saul Ashbridge Twitch channel. Trains, games, and porn brains. That's it. We discuss all the hard-hitting issues here, you know? We discuss all the topics that are affecting the world today. Are you speaking from experience, says Pappy? Absolutely not. No, I consume a perfectly sensible amount of pornography, I'll have you know. I'm a little bit lost, to be honest. What am I... We need to get a cube from somewhere. We need to get that cube, but I'm not sure how we get it, because when I go into this funnel, when I go through here, I get trapped in this funnel. Wait, hold up. No, let's not hold up. Let's move on. No, we don't need to discuss it further. You heard me. Oh, wait. No, this is going to do the same thing. This is going to get us... How do we get to that cube? We need, like, another cube to block... We need that cube. How do we get that one? Also, Jesus, I didn't even realize this was completely falling backwards. Thank fuck it's just regulars, this would scare away new viewers. Look, if you can't handle me at my worst, if you can't handle me when I'm talking about porn brain, then you can't handle me when I'm talking about trains. Wait. No, I'm genuinely lost right now. How do I get that? How do I get that cube up there? Because this doesn't give me enough height. Fire portal at the... Oh, wait, yes, yes. Ah, I see what you mean. Yep. Nice one, Pappy Chuckle. Then we do this. Right. Nice. Now we can use this to block this beam, which turns the funnel off. And then we can fire ourselves into this with the faith plate again. I've done a thing and bought both Portal games. Excited to play them after. Nice one, STFC. You'll really enjoy them, I think. The great thing about Portal 2 as well is there's community test chambers. It's kind of like Steam Workshop. People make their own test chambers, so you can literally get an infinite amount of content out of it, basically. You can just keep playing. Even once you've finished the game, you can play as many community-made maps as you want, which is really cool. And there's a lot of bigger, like, fan-made projects for the game as well. So it genuinely, there's so much... Even though there's only 2 official Portal games, there's so much content out there in the Portal universe, you know? What do we... Oh, the button. There we go. Definitely do the co-op mode. Yeah, the co-op's really good as well. There's a nice co-op campaign. It's a bit short, but very fun.
Oh, you just solved it, didn't you? I told you to tell me before. Why are you making this so hard for me?
Listen, man. I don't think it's been hard for you for a while.
Because I think he's decided not to maintain any of the crucial functions required to keep this facility from exploding.
I mean, the man can't even get it up anymore. This is how deep into it he's gotten at this point.
My facility. This place is self-destructing, you idiot.
Was self-destructing, already fixed.
I don't think you fixed anything, man.
1 or 2 more tremors in there, just for fun.
Warning. Core overheating.
I let him keep his job. I'm not a monster. Ignore what he's saying there. Just keep on testing.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, by the way, before the stream, I posted a story on TikTok to let people know that I was live. And I'm going to start doing that every time I go live. I didn't want to post a video every time I go live, because I don't want my feed clogging up with a load of videos that are just like, hey, I'm live. But I thought it was a perfect, you know, putting it on my story was kind of a perfect way to let my TikTok followers see that I'm live. So from now on, every time I stream, I'm gonna put an announcement on TikTok so that people are aware. And hopefully it'll get a few more viewers in. Oh, wrong one. That one. And that one. Oh wait, I need to get back up there, don't I? Oh, that's too far. Shit. Got any railway visits coming up, says STFC. Good question. I'm hoping to visit the Middleton Railway before the end of the month. It's a short railway in Leeds. It's about a mile long. It's actually the oldest continuously operating railway in the world. It was opened in 1750 something, and it has been continuously operated up to the present day, which is absolutely insane. But yeah, I was thinking of going there. It's only a mile long. It's very cheap to get in. It's only £10 for a day ticket. With heritage railways, you'll find that the price of tickets generally depends on how big the railway is. Like, if it's quite a long one, like Keighley or Great Central, you're looking at like £35 for a day ticket. But if it's a shorter heritage railway, like Middleton, something that's only a mile or two long, it's like 10-15 quid for a day ticket. So I'm hoping to go there before the end of the month, before my sister comes to visit, because it'd be quite expensive for us all to go. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay, I see what we gotta do. I get it. I get it. So how come Swanage Railway is £25 per person for a one-way ticket? That is very expensive, Sophie. I don't know why it's that expensive. That is a lot. What do their day tickets look like? Because normally day tickets are quite a bit cheaper than singles. Well, like proportionally, they're like better value for money than singles. But still, that is pricey. I don't know of any heritage railways around here that are that expensive. Wait, no, wait, what? I need to get the beam into that cube, but how? Ah. Other side. And the Swanage Railway only runs from Swanage to Corfe Castle. That's a distance of about 3 miles. That is not great pricing then, to be honest with you. I would hazard a guess that because it's on the south coast, you know, it's in a seaside town, they probably charge more because they know that tourists are willing to pay that. That would be my guess. I think if you went to heritage railways further inland, they'd be a bit cheaper because they get less like seaside tourists and more like genuine rail fans and stuff. I mean, any opportunity to get a bit more money out of people, you know what I mean? Which, fair enough. They are trying to preserve a piece of history, but that seems a little bit excessive. There we go. Right.
Alright, still nothing. Let's keep moving. Sorry about the lift. It's out of service because it melted.
Okay, the lift melted. Lovely.
To your left, you'll see some lights of some kind. Don't know what they do, but very scientific. And to your right, something hurtling toward. Oh God, run! That's not supposed to be there. Are you all right back there? Here, I'll turn the beam off.
Why would you turn the beam off? Why would you?
Not helpful. That. I don't know why I thought that would help.
Because you're an idiot.
Facility. After we take over again, is it all right if I kill him?
Yeah, please do, GLaDOS. Please do. I think he's asking for it at this point. This man, what a disaster of a. I was going to say a disaster of a human being, but he's a robot, isn't he?
Ah, you're alive. Great. Yeah, just getting a test ready for you, obviously. Who else would I be doing it for? No one? So, let's see here. Exit, exit, exit. There is no exit. Not a problem. I'll make an exit for your test.
Oh, okay. Look who it is!
Good. Perfect. On you go. I'll be honest, after you told me to turn that beam off, I thought I had lost you. Went poking around for other test subjects. No luck there. Everyone's still dead. Oh, I did find something though. Reminds me, I've got a big surprise for you two. Seriously, look forward to it.
Okay, man, whatever you say. It's a lovely day out, to be honest. Walk through the hills into Corf Village, then a nice explore around the castle, then take the train back to Swanage. It's a lovely day out. It does sound delightful. It sounds like a lovely day out. Again, I assume that just by virtue of being at the seaside, it's a lot more touristy, and they probably take advantage of that by upping the price of the tickets a bit, which is fair enough. And again, ultimately, it is going towards preserving a part of history. I mean, these heritage railways, even with the ticket prices that they charge, they are not more often than not, they're not making a lot of money at the end of the day because of how much it costs to maintain the engines. Oh, why would I do that? Okay, we need to get a cube from somewhere. I hear one. Oh, there. Right, my bad. Well, how do I get up to that? Ah, got it. It's touristy, but I wouldn't say it's extremely busy. I know what you mean, Aha, look at that. Gel in the funnel. Let's do it. Oh, there's nothing to catch me. There's nothing to catch me. Bugger. Oh wait, first we gotta put the cube on this button. To turn on that funnel. And then that funnel should catch us if we go up here. There we go.
You two are gonna love this big surprise. In fact, you might say you're going to love it to death. You're gonna love it until it kills you till you death.
Okay. Very.
I don't know whether.
Very subtle,
You're,
very
picking
subtle.
up on what I'm
So
saying
he's
there,
gonna
but-
he's gonna kill us.
We get it.
He's gonna kill us. Do you think you'll finish it today? Yes. Yes, we are very close now. We might have to run over by 10 minutes or so, but we are very near the end.
Alright, he's not even trying to be subtle anymore. Or maybe he still is, in which case, wow, that's kind of sad.
Sorry, my fault. Butterfingers.
Either way, I get the impression he's about to kill us.
Carry on.
Yeah.
Only 3 more chambers to your big surprise.
This man is incapable of subtlety. And that reverses the funnel. Right, got it, got it, got it. So we need to fill the funnel with gel. Then we're going to reverse it, which will pull it all back. There we go, and reverse it again. Oh wait, no, oh no! Don't waste it, don't waste it. And drop! Hey, there they go. Now how do we get out of here? There's no cube or anything like that. And obviously we can't just run and jump it. Oh wait, there's a button here we didn't even press. Right, that would explain a lot. Doesn't quite explain everything, though. We need a large drop somehow to give us height to get across there, right? I mean, we can try and get a bit more gel, but I don't think we can really use any more of it. Yeah, that's not really going to help anything, is it? I mean, do we just... Maybe this will work. Maybe we just get enough height here and then do that. Oh, it works! Hey, nice.
Good one. Good for you.
So, he's inexplicably happy all of a sudden, even though he should be going out of his mind with test withdrawal. And he's got a surprise for us. What did he find back there?
I mean, I think the surprise is that he's going to kill us, right?
I'll bet you're both dying to know what your big surprise is. Well, only 2 more chambers.
We're running out of time.
Yes, you're going to kill us. I get it. I get it.
Just play along.
Right, here we go.
Surprise! We're doing it now.
Okay. Credit where it's due.
Yeah, that was actually quite clever.
He had built specifically to come up with stupid, unworkable plans. That was a pretty well-laid trap.
You've probably figured it out by now, but I don't need you anymore. I found 2 little robots back here, built specifically for testing.
Oh no.
Yep.
We found the Cooperative Testing Initiative. It's something I came up with to phase out human testing just before you escaped. It wasn't anything personal, just, you know, you did kill me. Fair's fair.
Right. I think this is the part where he kills us.
This is the part where he kills us.
Hello! This is the part where I kill you. Had a bit
Chapter
of a
9,
brainwave. There
the
I
part
was,
where he
smashing
kills you.
some steel plates together, and I thought to myself, yeah, it's deadly. Oh, what's missing? What's missing? And I thought lots of sharp bits welded on.
Thank you for that, Sophie. I'll get
Still
to
a
you
work in
in just a
progress,
second.
Don't judge me yet. But you know, eventually, I'd like to get them to sort of shoot fire at you, moments before crushing you. That's what I'm aiming for. But you know, small steps. Oh, and don't bother. No, don't do that.
I'm leaving.
Where'd you go? Come back, come back. No,
Nice
seriously,
try,
do
man.
come back,
Nice
please,
try.
come back, please. Okay, look, I've decided I'm not going to kill you. Okay, if you come back.
Not falling for it.
Oh, just thinking back to the old times, the old days when we were friends, good old friends, not enemies. And I would say something like, come back, and you'd be like, yeah, no problem, and you'd come back. What happened to those days?
Yeah, what happened, Wheatley? You fucking happened, man. You ruined it. You ruined our friendship.
You're not coming back, which is disappointing. Oh, I've got an idea. Yes, in your face, I got armor. Fine.
Didn't quite
Let
work.
the games begin.
Lovely. So he's tried to kill us. It's all gone now. It's all gone to shit now. Thank you, Sophie. So Sophie has redeemed food for thought, and you would like me to write, your gender is valid, love Sophie. I like that. I like that. Here we go. There we go. It's on the boards. Ta-da! It won't focus very well, but there we go. Thank you very much, Sophie. You are the first person ever to redeem that gift. So thank you very much. If anyone else would like any words put in on the board, by all means go ahead. I don't think I put a cooldown on that one. I shouldn't have. But if I did, I'm sorry. In fact, let me just double check. I've just closed my Twitch dashboard. Okay, 1 second. Create a dashboard. Viewer rewards, power-ups. Okay, there. I'm turning the cooldown off on that one so that you can redeem it as much as you want, because I did put a cooldown on it for some reason. I don't think we really need a cooldown on a gift like that. There we go. Now back to the game.
Hold on.
Thank you, Sophie.
Don't mind me. Continue escaping.
Oh dear. Jesus Christ.
Ha! Death trap!
Ah, remember these guys.
Are they killing you? They are killing you, aren't they?
Nope.
Silently killing you. Probably.
Nice try, man.
Perhaps the turrets have... Ah! Was that your bullet-riddled body flying out the roof? It was... Oh, those were the crap turrets, weren't they? Yeah.
Yep.
Well, no matter, because I'm still holding all the cards. And guess what? They're all full houses. Never actually played cards, meaning to learn. Anyway, new turrets, not defecting. Ace of fours. Best card. Unbeatable, I would imagine. Spinny blade wall.
Uh-oh.
No. Well, good. Finally, a nemesis worthy of my vast intellect. Holmes versus Moriarty. Aristotle versus Mashy Spike Plates.
Oh shit.
Stay still, please.
Ah.
Alright, stop moving.
Oh god, it's close. It's close.
Oh, almost got you there, Where'd you go? Come back.
God, you have really made a mess of this place, Sweetly.
Oh, did it kill you? That would be amazing if it killed you.
No, it
Hello?
didn't kill me. I'm still alive.
Oh, yes, alright, no, just had a brainwave. I'll be back. If you're still alive, I'm gonna be back. Don't die until I get back.
Oh, that's not portable. Ah, up there. There we go. Wait. There we go. Sorry guys, had to be done. God, we're gonna overrun a bit, but we are gonna finish it today.
incinerator. Year 2, cryogenic refrigeration wing. Then 10 years in the chamber I built where all the robots scream at you. Then I'll kill him.
Okay, we can get bombs. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. There we go.